Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what do they simply want to tell you spread for all of my Libras out there. So let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What do they simply want to tell all of my Libras out there? What do they simply want to tell all of my Libras out there? Give me a shuffle. What do they simply want to tell all of my Libras out there? There we go. Cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to. Sick, it feels good. Okay. Interesting. So, right off the bat, we have the Hanged Man. That's telling me that things with this person there's a feeling that things have pretty much come to like a halt. Things are kind of slowing down, if you will. Almost at a dead stop. So this is a person that was pursuing you, but has kind of slowed down their efforts. That's how you'll pretty much recognize who this is. Somebody that was like really heavily pursuing you, all of a sudden things kind of slowed down almost to a crawl here. This person definitely is looking for a long-term committed relationship with the Ten of Cups here. A long-term committed relationship, possible family in the future. This person definitely wants to start a family as well. That's another way you'll identify who this person is. Person is very captivated by the fact of having a family at some point. And they were taking, up until recently, okay, they were taking, you know, more of a leadership role with the Chariot card here, kind of like, you know, being the driving force, moving things where they wanted things to be here. What I feel here is that I feel as though it probably was seemingly not reciprocal. So this person kind of slowed things down a bit when it came to pursuing a relationship with you. That's pretty much what happened here. However, with that being said, with the Nine of Cups here, you do fulfill this person's wants and needs and dreams here. This person has somewhat tried to articulate their perspective here with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is all about communication, one's articulating oneself. And Page of Pentacles in particular, this person's really tried to really focus in on how to best really communicate their perspective and their position here. There is a feeling, however, with this person that there is a twin flame connection here. So this person does feel a very deep seated, committed commitment to you. But like I said before, I just feel as though this person advances has kind of pulled back because there's a feeling that things are not exactly reciprocal here. And finally here we have the King of Wands. King of Wands representing someone that's looking towards the future here. So with that being the case here, like I said, this person's pursuits has somewhat slowed down, somewhat paused. With all that being the case here, this person is thinking about the macro, thinking about the big picture here. So they may have slowed things down temporarily, but things will pick back up again because, again, they're playing the long game here. They're looking to where things going to be like, you know, a couple months down the road, maybe a year from now. So with the King of Wands energy, so things have pretty much come to somewhat of a halt, but they're going to ramp up again pretty soon, okay? So, with that being said, let's see what the potential blockages are here. What are the potential blockages to the situation? What are the potential blockages to the situation here? What are the potential blockages to the situation? What are the potential blockages to the situation? What are the potential blockages to the situation? Some cards need to see. Show me cards need to see. Show me cards that I need to. Whoa, there you go. To see. Alrighty. Okay, potential blockages. So first up, we got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands representing someone. It seems like they want to get this burden off their chest. So they want to communicate to you, hey, you know, they want to put it all out there. I really feel like this person wants to put it all out there, and it's like carrying around this burden here. We got to go back to the question: what are the potential blockages? The potential blockages are that this person just can't feel like they can't pretty much like unload this burden of really just, and I believe this burden probably is that what this really comes down to is that they want to make sure that you feel the same way about them. Okay, And they really want to just kind of get it off there. Really just kind of want to get it out there, but just want to put it out there pretty much. And they've tried to articulate that. They're kind of giving like little signs, nonverbal cues and stuff like that. But like I said before, at least in their mind, it doesn't really seem to be reciprocal here. Also, this goes hand in hand with the Fool card, someone being willing to take that leap of faith. That is definitely an issue here, because it is this person's lack of faith to take that leap of faith, really. Okay. Also, here we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords representing very quick, fast-moving energy, sometimes very cutting. And so this person's mindset here is, hey, listen, I want to rule this in, rule this out, and if it's not going to work, I want to cut it out. So that's where they are. They want to really like cut this energy out real quick. Like I said before, and that's what this is really all about. This is what's kind of troubling about this situation here, is this person either wants to rule this in, rule it out. Now, this person really is not really into the long. I mean, they're looking towards the future. So like I said, they're going to swing back around again, but they kind of want to rule it in, rule it out here. Okay. Also here, potential blockage here. This person's very heavily into family. Okay, starting a family rather. So this person really thinks heavily about legacy, creating something of some type of stature to be able to pass down this to children and children's children, that sort of thing. So this person's very heavily captivated in the aspect of creating a sense of legacy for family. They're very, very heavily tied into family here. We also got the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles represents someone that's very down to earth, very nurturing, but also they make very wise decisions when it comes in terms of finances. Financial security is also something very important to this individual. Again, financial stability, family. So those things kind of go hand in hand here. And finally here we have the King of Page of Swords here. Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords, a lot of times, it can represent immaturity, but also can represent kind of like a naivete as well. They come off as being immature. So if a person is experiencing something for the first time, it's like, wow. So that's what this is about. So I want to err on the side of caution. I'm going to more or less say this is maybe a little bit of a naivete. This person feels very strongly about pursuing a relationship, feels very strongly about starting a family, and really trying to create a foundation, moving forward with family being the crown jewel here. And this person may be moving a little bit too fast, I feel. A little bit too fast, and they're a little bit too serious, I guess would be the phrase I would look for here. Person's very, very serious about starting a family. And right now, that may not be, that's a little deep right now, So you may be like, hey, wait a minute. That's probably why you probably distance yourself a little bit. This person's getting a little bit too serious, too fast here. All right. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? So, time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. So, here's the deal. What I feel as though this is really telling me is that, listen, either acquiesce to what this person wants to do, or it's time for a quantum leap to kind of get away from the situation, okay? Because even though this person's slowing down, like I said, it's going to come back again. And so either acquiesce to what they, basically just hear them out, see what they're talking about, see if you guys can be some kind of common ground. If there's an attraction there, you can kind of slow things down. Like I said, this person's very, very serious. If not, you need to take a quantum leap and get out of there. Also, you're in great company. You're in great company represents to me, hey, listen, A lot of people do the same thing. Even though you're interested, even though if you're very much interested in someone, they start talking about family and legacy and things like that. I mean, even if you've been dating somebody for, let's say, like 6 months or so, talking about those type of things in some circles can be considered kind of extremely, pushing things to the extreme a bit. So I definitely can understand that. And finally here, become your own elixir. So basically, hey, listen, follow your own instincts on this. Be your own elixir. Follow your own advice. If your intuition is telling you, you know what, this is a little bit much, too fast, then back on out. Okay, follow your intuition on this for sure, and don't feel bad if you decide to pull away, because a lot of people probably would also do that. Now, that being said, we're going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading, and it may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave a link down in the description box below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. Really helps the channel, but more importantly, really helps take my very unique style of tarot reading out there to others that may be interested in this sort of thing. So, my name is Adonis. I love you guys, and we'll absolutely see you next time.